Genesis chapter 28 continues the story of Jacob betraying his brother Esau, but the main focus of it is Jacob's ladder. Or I thought it was Jacob's ladder. In the chapter, it actually says he has a dream. We've heard of Jacob's ladder, I think. Haven't you guys? There's like paintings and stuff of it. It's like a ladder that descends or ascends endlessly into heaven, and it's got like angels flying around it. You can climb it literally, physically into heaven. It doesn't go into space. It goes into heaven somehow. But in the chapter, it describes it as a stairway that goes from the earth to heaven, a stairway to heaven. And I don't know which one's the truth or why we have depictions of Jacob's ladder. I'm reading the NIV version of the Bible, and I suspect maybe other versions of the Bible have a ladder instead of a stairway. Does anybody know, if you're watching this, if you came across this video and you have no idea who I am, do you know? Do you know if it's a ladder or a stairway? And is that what the song Stairway to Heaven is about from Led Zeppelin? Do you know that? If you're watching this, you've never seen it before, do you at least know the meaning of the Led Zeppelin song? I know they did songs about Lord of the Rings, the most famous fantasy of all time. You could argue this is the most famous fantasy of all time. Hey, got him. But if you know either thing, please comment. There is also another racist tirade, this time from Isaac. I skipped over that in the beginning. The last chapter ended with one from his wife, Rebecca. She has a racist tirade of her own, and then there's another one at the beginning of this one. He says, "Do not marry a Canaanite woman. Go to Padan Aram, to the house of your mother's father, and take a wife for yourself there." So he says, go marry a cousin rather than someone local. And I said this in the previous one. It's as though if you swapped literally any modern day country with another, you can figure out how pretty quickly how terrible that sounds. Imagine you're like a British person, and your dad goes, here, yeah, let's do the word swap again. I'll quote it and then just swap the words. "Do not marry a German woman. Go instead to Britain, to the house of your mother's father, and take a wife for yourself there among the daughters of your mother's brother." Go back to Britain and marry your mother's brother's daughter, your cousin, rather than a German person. It's not literally what he's saying. The concept is literally the same. It's not the same literal words, but we kind of just cruise through life or our beliefs without ever spending any time there. We go, oh, it's an old culture, and that didn't have anything to do with God. God certainly didn't have any problem with it. Actually, in fact, he promised Abraham and Isaac and their children that they were going to have descendants equivalent to the grains of dust on the earth. That's the point of comparison that he uses. So if you want to challenge that, feel free to, because that's good for my metrics. Or boost the metrics just to see more content like this. If you like me, I kind of depend on you a little bit. I'm doing what I can to provide a fun video for you guys, but also you can help too if you want to see this continue and succeed. So see you guys later.